Good morning, traders. Our Peter's pledge on this spectacular May 1st. Let's have an incredible month. In front of the Alpha Fibonacci system with multi-market scanner, we have multiple long trades that started pre-market. However, this is very powerful reminder. It's entirely different trading days than yesterday morning. Intelligent trader knows this at least 20 hours in advance that this is retail correction only. This was breathtaking, this was spectacular. This is the power of the system that allows you to buy the bottom, that allows you to trade with institutional power. And now, intelligent trader understands if we remain stuck in this retail correction which been playing out for the last 20 hours on every single trade, nothing here to do. So if you're trading 5 or 10 or 15 or any chart, conservative trade does not exist at this level. So if you decide to short, institutions are long. These are junky retail shorts that's struggling for the last 20 hours. So if market finally pulling back to this level, it's a gift. This is strategic intelligent trading with ultimate precision. But if I remind you where buyers came from, and you knew this many days in advance, despite catastrophic global news, you also need to understand with a single glimpse. Unless we see market crash, it's a nasty trading morning. So when you're looking on predictive proprietary system and you know many months in advance where to buy the bottom, as you will see next, incredible performance by student who just started the course. Here's a key institutional chart on April 1st. Tariff war skyrocketing, and you understand quite well. Market heading lower and lower and lower, and moves one step at a time. So when you apply critical key rules and know quite well where to buy the bottom, on the worst day in US stock market, you're extremely well prepared, buying the market with trillions of dollars that entering US market. So this was breathtaking, biggest bullish day in the history of US market after historical crash. Have you taken advantage of that day? Or have you been shorting near these levels? This is the power of the system that allows you to buy the bottom and allows you to short the top. Correct? We agree on that? That's it. And that's not to be ignored. Correct? Are you with me? This morning we are in an entirely different day. Without market crash, market will be nasty and choppy. Absolutely no software on your chart, none is present. Intelligent trader with the Alpha Fibonacci system knew days, weeks, months in advance where price heading to after historical crash. So if market selling off today, it's extremely good news. So no matter what chart you trade, you knew it 10, 15, 20 hours ago. After junky retail correction, pull back in a play. Absolutely no software on this chart. And as I teach in every class, you can trade this on stocks. You can trade this on any instrument you choose. You can trade this with predictive proprietary precision across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. That's it. Intelligent trader understands this without any delays. So, and this is the reason I wake up at 4 a.m. every day, because Matthias knows how to buy the bottom. And that's a critical key part with a very realistic target every single day. less than a month of the course. Flawless performance. Strategic intelligent trading by intelligent trader. Again, Matthias knows quite well. Nothing in common between trading yesterday morning versus trading today. So again, if we stuck in junky retail chop, if market not selling off until this level, intelligent trader understands this was a bliss, and you knew this hours and days in advance. Here's critical key strategic chart on April 29, day before yesterday. Price is heading lower and lower and lower. And you know this level is out, this level to follow, one step at a time, as intelligent strategic trading only. So here we are on May 1st. Now let's go to yesterday in case you missed. How spectacular was that? So no matter what chart you trade, if Matthias could take advantage of this, if David could take advantage of this, if William, if Kurt, if so many students took advantage of this, as you will see next, you can trade identical way on Forex, on crypto, on Amazon, on any stock you choose, on any instrument you choose, on any time frame. There is only one good news that will play out today: powerful pullback. If not, this is your trading range. This is software for Alpha Fibonacci, lifetime license software for NinjaTrader 8 to day trade futures. Spectacular bullish rally skyrocketed in pre-market and sold off. It's a retail day traders, but if institutions buying the markets, you understand quite well. This is brick wall playing out in front of you now. You also understand quite well far in advance, this will be war zone. Price always moves one step at a time. I can convert this chart to any chart I choose. For ultimate precision, I'm converting it to one. Strategic intelligent chess is a reason, my students, are dearest friends for life. And as I show you from thousands of emails I receive, first time ever for so many traders all over the world, success is possible because you start trading markets as intelligent chess, knowing in advance where price moving to next. As we will dive into Nasdaq, as we will dive into stocks next. So in case you missed the events in the trading room, let's take a look on oil, and we'll play it out yesterday morning on oil. As we discussed, despite bullish news, we discussed this will be war zone on oil. Do you remember this part as S&P reminding you market is stuck, correct? So I will put this chart side by side so you can see everything in the live markets, because identical precision applies across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. Here is oil. Yesterday morning news is bullish. Let me remind you in case you missed. As again, what do you see on S&P? Please tell me. Price struggling because where we are stuck, correct? When I worked in Johns Hopkins Research and Psychiatry, I learned the power of colors on human brain. This is a very bright pink color because it can never be ignored. This is where oil crashed from. This level to follow. So how is it possible news is extremely bullish? Let's recap. This was yesterday morning news, correct? Wednesday, April 30th. And you can backtest the system going back months and years to see how Alpha Fibonacci system overrides major news. So here we are, news is bullish, and we discuss this will be war zone to the upside. Since extremely bullish news, oil collapsed 400 points. And now skyrocketing from the bottom, correct? 24 hours later, after bullish news, oil reached the bottom. Exact same place where S&P was yesterday morning, correct? But identical event playing out on euro. My goodness. War in Ukraine, but euro skyrocketing. And you knew this months in advance? And you buying the bottom despite war in Ukraine? Crisis in the Middle East starts. Euro picking up the steam from the end of the minor trend. Here's Euro this morning, selling off. Us Americans can exhale. If Euro crashes through this level, we can finally enjoy our travel to Europe, where I'm meeting my students next. US dollar in free fall. Buyers are weak on US dollar at critical key level, correct? Identical level you're witnessing in a play on S&P mini future, where buyers are weak. And if I expand the system to Tesla, have you learned your lesson? Have you witnessed how Tesla collapsed 478 to 217 and skyrocketed despite profits collapsing 71%, but buyers are weak this morning? So when Tesla skyrocketing despite Tesla earnings catastrophic, loss of profits dropped 71%, but Tesla is rallying, you're learning your lesson time and time again. Market is flawless, Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. And if day trading is not your cup of tea, you can choose to trade the system on any instrument, any time frame, any platform, as traders do all over the world since 2011, from 12 to 84 years old. As you can listen to children of hedge fund managers who are trading the system on my podcast channel. So when Tesla stages identical level where Tesla is stuck this morning, where S&P playing out on any chart you choose to trade, and S&P stuck in bullish weakness in retail chart because key support and key brick wall, it's entirely different trading than yesterday's bliss, no matter what chart you choose to trade. So when you're trading proprietary system, you're trading all markets as intelligent strategic chess, correct? And you know, hours and days in advance. It's a junky retail chop this morning. Today you can take a morning off. If not, only pain is present, as institutions on sideline. Chop is on. If price fails to collapse to this level, and this remains, this is a stunning reminder. When you operate as strategic intelligence sniper, as Matthias and so many traders have done so yesterday morning, the sky's the limit. Today, only pain. Nothing else is here. Separating spectacular days versus junky is where your success starts from. With strategic, intelligent, predictive, proprietary, rule-based system. So while we're monitoring S&P that remains stuck in weakness and chop, and would love to see S&P crash and burn, and if S&P collapses here, it's a gift, you also know this was a bliss, even better than yesterday morning. And when you're looking on NVIDIA, and you remember when NVIDIA crashed and burned, from critical key Alpha Fibonacci target, as you learned in the course, pay attention please. This playing out on S&P in front of you right now, on every chart you choose to trade, converting this chart to 3. This is the reason trading room is open, so you see it without any delays. And make a personal decision if you want to day trade futures. But if you do not have patience, if you do not have discipline or time to day trade, use system long term. On stocks, on forex, on crypto, on any instrument you choose. The crash on Apple was breathtaking, spectacular, correct? Exact same level on Apple to the upside as on S&P to the downside. Agree? Exact same level on S&P right now as on NVIDIA. Correct? Here comes worst crash on crypto. 70% collapse on Ethereum is a stunning reminder. of what I say for years. Crypto will keep swinging 40 to 80%. So if you don't want to lose your mind and you don't want to lose 70% profit, start trading it as strategic, intelligent chess. And also remember, gold will not skyrocket forever. Identical level on gold, all gold in free fall. Exact same level on S&P, on any chart. Every single one of my strategies I ever developed applies to every instrument, every time frame, every platform. So if I right click on the strategies I work on, this is a sample of my work. Sample, just to give you a glimpse. Hundreds and hundreds of systems in my archives. Market is flawless, Alpha Fibonacci chess. Every single one of my systems connects to the next one. I promise you, this never gets old. Nothing else is possible, only this. But you understand, when this level is out, this level to follow. Exactly the same as on gold. Exactly the same as on Nvidia. Exactly the same as on Bitcoin. Exactly the same on every instrument, every time frame, every platform. And where Bitcoin skyrocketed from is where S&P targeting this level right now in front of you. I promise you, this never, ever gets old. Once a year, I introduced my latest strategy to the graduates of the course. And when I work with you in private mentoring, and I see how you're making a progress, I can teach you much more. So here's a very powerful reminder of what you can find on the website. Very simple, as S&P keeps struggling. Again, you understand if you're trading this, you're scaling out carefully, correct? You understand institutions are long. Did we know or did we know that this level to follow? Of course. No speculative targets, no speculative gambling. Ultimate precision only. This is critical key target as you learn in the course. Monday I dedicate to my students only. Friday to my private students. Friday morning, David, by the way, if you like to meet at 11 a.m. versus 12, I have 11 a.m. opening. Everyone clear what's playing out in front of you? Yes? Starting bullish trade on S&P at critical key target. Again, we knew very clearly where it came from. Correct? Intelligent trader understands to take profits off the table and adjust stop outside of break even. Again, before you ever place a trade, you need to learn the system. Again, identical strategy on S&P, on Nasdaq, on gold, on oil, on Bitcoin, on any instrument you choose to trade, pure price for entry, Alpha Fibonacci for exits. And if price collapses and does exact same thing as it's done on Nvidia, and it's doing right now on gold, you remember to obey the rules, correct? This is very important moment in front of you. This is critical key event on S&P. You're witnessing without any delays. This level remains obeyed, there is no crash. Price will continue higher. This will be war zone to follow. Gold in free fall. Intelligent trader understands what playing out on gold and what to pay attention to. Nvidia collapsed 20% from identical level. Correct? You are not a gambler, you are strategic, intelligent trader. Buyers are weak on Nvidia. Crawl is on, but identical crash on Nvidia after 2 months at this level is a place Nvidia to short from, not to buy. S&P not selling off, continues higher and higher and higher. So just to let you know, this is proprietary system traded globally across all instruments, all time frames, all platforms. I have no marketing department. I have absolutely no interest having marketing person. My students are my super marketing power because my support is so overwhelmed with emails, requests and so on. This was not updated actually. We have only one space left as Deepak joined us yesterday. So if you're fortunate enough to grab the special because it still remains on the website, enjoy, because this offer will never be offered before. This is live trading bootcamp recordings included in every single package posted on the website. So if you're signing up for private mentoring, the most desirable course, savings $10,000. Every single option includes video library of trading bootcamp, hundreds of videos of prior live recorded classes, group course, private mentoring options 3 and 4. If you are on Ninja Trader 8, option 2 and 4 for Ninja Trader 8, and every single option with a lifetime system for all platforms. So when you come to the website and you see students' performance, you become blown away. Matthias, 1 week in the course, 1 month in the course, 8 years of losing a fortune. Not because it's his fault, because market loaded with junky systems. This is the reason I live and breathe what I do. Because I'm so blessed to meet human beings like Matthias. Theo, Ken, movie maker in London, made movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute. We met multiple times. Ken's daughter gave me the most beautiful card as a heart. So if you're fortunate enough to listen to legends like Theo, who came to Fibonacci Trading Bootcamp in the middle of the night to share his trading performance and how he trades anything he chooses on futures, on Forex, and when you listen to programmer Sue, who struggled for years and succeeded trading S&P Gold, Bitcoin, oil, silver, managing multiple accounts currently, who else is a legend? My goodness, look at that email. Pablo never pushed a button on his trading computer, ever. He hated being an attorney. He lost his law practice. Right now, Pablo is a full-time trader. This month, Pablo became prop firm trader. This is what Pablo emailed me that will be posted on website. That's it. If complete beginner trader can do it, anyone can. So when you view students' podcasts and you see fathers bringing their children to the course, husbands bringing their wives, friends bringing their friends, this is my marketing superpower. My students in US and more than 58 countries sharing their journeys and stories all over the world. Bringing friends, brothers bringing brothers, husbands bringing their wives, fathers bringing their children. Hedge fund manager and son who trades Alpha Fibonacci System, entirely different trading instruments. One of my favorite events that show you if 14-year-old can do this, anyone can. His father trading completely different instrument, managing multi-million-dollar accounts. That's it. And this is reminder of why I live and breathe what I do. Because when I receive this from families and traders, if these traders can do it, so can you. Mind-blowing stuff. This never gets old. As S&P reminding you where market collapsing from. Are you clear on that? After all, this is the reason I call this level reversal zone. After all, This is exact same level where Bitcoin crashed from, correct? This is exact same level where US dollar collapsed from. This is the reason trading room is open, so you can see it without any delays. Retail morning only. Nothing else is here. Only this. Exact same level where Tesla crashed from. That's it. So you make a personal decision on the instrument and time frame you want to trade. You can trade the system MT4, MT5, Infinity, Interactive Brokers, Thinkorswim, TastyFX, TradeStation, TradingView, any platform that has Fibonacci retracement tool, you can trade proprietary system on. That's it. Pure and simple. But if you are on NinjaTrader 8, it comes with multi-market scanner and trade recognition software. So if you're ready to become intelligent strategic trader, I look forward to working with you. Again, on the website you can meet husband who brought his wife to the course and both became prop firm traders. You can meet Carlton who brought 5 friends to the course. You can meet Ken who made a movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute and listen to Theo's phenomenal journey. Legend who keeps coming to share his story in the middle of the night in Melbourne. This is Melbourne, this is Canada, this is Florida, this is London, this is Texas, this is Canada. David retired trading the system. Every single one of these traders struggled for many years before. So when you're joining us and you're making an effort, the sky's as a limit. This will never be offered before. As soon as support takes it off the website, this offer is gone. Any questions for me? Simply pick up the phone and call. Click on Contact Us section, US +1 925 257 4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Mondays devoted to my incredible traders. Thursdays key institutional class. So if you're signing up right now, you will be in the live class next. As S&P keeps collapsing, doing exact same thing as Tesla have done. And that's the reason trading room open, so you can see without any delays. Ultimate precision, as strategic, intelligent, precise, proprietary, Alpha Fibonacci chess. But if day trading not your cup of tea, trade any instrument you choose. Trade stocks, trade forex, same thing on euro, same thing on US dollar. Trade crypto, trade metals, trade anything. Choice is yours. All you have to do, make an effort, and the sky's is the limit, as proven by traders all over the world.